Hello, I'm your nothing rep on essential news. Nothing. It's the ultimate multitasker, invisible yet everywhere, like my daily news grind. I love sharing headlines, but honestly, some days I'd rather embrace the void and do absolutely nothing. Let's dive in. Kicking off today's episode, Super Bowl LX at Levi's Stadium is featuring luxury food options that have caught fans' attention for their premium pricing. The standout item is the LX Hammer Burger, priced at $180 and designed to feed 4 people. This substantial sandwich combines a braised bone-in beef shank with blue cheese fondue and sits on a brioche bun. Levy Restaurants prepared exactly 200 of these specialty burgers for the event. Beyond the headline burger, the menu showcases Bay Area flavors and local ingredients with items like Dungeness crab potatoes at $40 and beers averaging around $17 to $19. The culinary team spent over 2 years developing the Super Bowl LX menu, which sources approximately 90% of its ingredients from California. Attendees can expect the stadium to serve roughly 10,000 hot dogs, 1,500 pounds of local Dungeness crab, and 4,000 oysters throughout the game day. Next up, for more general news, Manchester City secured a thrilling 2-1 victory over Liverpool at Anfield in a match packed with drama. Dominic Szoboszlai gave Liverpool the lead with a stunning free kick. Bernardo Silva equalised, and Erling Haaland scored a late penalty after Alisson fouled Nunes. In the 100th minute, with Alisson up for a corner, City thought they had a 3-1 win when the ball crossed the line. But VAR intervened. It spotted Erling Haaland pulling Szoboszlai's shirt first, denying him a clear chance to clear. This led to review of Szoboszlai's earlier holding foul on Haaland, ruled as denying a goal-scoring opportunity. Referee Craig Pawson disallowed the goal, issued Szoboszlai a straight red card, and awarded City an indirect free kick. Pundits like Gary Neville slammed it as a killjoy that ruined a great moment. ESPN says it followed the laws strictly, though fans argue it killed the joy. House Homeland Security Committee Chairman Andrew Garbarino, a Republican from New York, is preparing to lead a high-stakes hearing on immigration enforcement agencies scheduled for Tuesday, February 10, 2026. The hearing will feature testimony from the heads of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Customs and Border Protection, and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services. Garbarino faces pressure from both sides of the aisle as Democrats plan to question ICE detention conditions and Border Patrol human rights practices, while Republicans intend to focus on employment visa fraud and vetting gaps. The hearing comes amid significant controversy surrounding recent DHS enforcement actions and calls for greater oversight of immigration agencies. Garbarino has emphasized the need for transparency and communication to reduce tensions surrounding these agencies, noting that congressional oversight is essential to ensure recent major investments in the Department of Homeland Security are being spent effectively. Coming up next, small businesses reliant on federal science contracts are facing major hurdles due to the Trump administration's deep cuts to science funding. Companies report payment delays and fewer government staff to process contracts, causing headaches and extended wait times. Research and development firms have been hit hardest, according to Tonya Saunders of the nonprofit Mid-Tier Advocacy, which supports small and mid-sized contractors. The administration slashed the federal workforce by 10%, or 220,000 jobs, across agencies like NOAA, NASA, and EPA between January and November 2025. This loss of institutional knowledge could take years to recover. Trump defended the moves, saying they eliminate unnecessary jobs to make America great again. Experts warn of lasting economic and scientific fallout, as no other nation matches U.S. investment scale. R&D-dependent businesses struggle most in this tougher Washington environment. Fans have released an impressive HD texture pack for the 3DS game Shin Megami Tensei IV. This mod completely revamps the visuals with hand-drawn assets that perfectly match the original style. It includes an HD version of the game's font, 187 redrawn UI elements, 208 character portraits, 914 demon negotiation portraits from authentic HD scans, and 269 enhanced backgrounds. Minimal AI upscaling is used only where redrawing was not feasible, like some backgrounds. Cutscenes remain unchanged. The project is led by Aspen, who handled the UI, demon, and character portraits. Other artists include Lamprey, GJH, Polla, KC, Percy, Wyman, Sheepy, Solidarix, Ominotree for 2D work, and Rishord for 3D. You can find installation details and downloads on the mod's Game Banana page. Screenshots showcase the stunning upgrades. We continue with some more technology news. Apple plans to release new base iPad and iPad Air models soon, likely in early spring like March or April. The base iPad, or 12th generation model, will upgrade to the A18 chip from the A16, adding support for Apple Intelligence features for the first time. This comes after the 11th gen iPad launched in 2025 without AI capabilities. The iPad Air, now in its 8th generation, will switch to the M4 chip from the M3. Both tablets keep their current designs unchanged. The iPad Air since 2020 and the base iPad since 2022. No big additions like Face ID, promotion display, or laminated screens are expected. A new N1 chip for better performance is rumoured across models. While the chip boosts offer Apple Intelligence and future-proofing, the updates feel incremental, so fans should temper excitement. The iPad mini might see more changes later in 2026, like an OLED screen. And up next, Overwatch has seen a massive surge in Steam players, hitting a 24-hour peak of over 69,000, the highest since its launch on the platform. This boom follows exciting announcements for the upcoming Reign of Talon Season 1, including 5 new heroes, menu overhauls, and a new ongoing story arc. The game briefly topped charts ahead of Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty, like Black Ops 7, though Battlefield later edged back to 71,000 players. Hype stems from a recent rebranding and fresh content that celebrates the original hero shooter's strengths. Despite past backlash over reviews, still mostly negative due to monetization gripes and Blizzard's history, interest is spiking even before the season launches on February 10th. Steam stats impress more since Overwatch thrives mainly on Battle.net and consoles, unlike rivals. To wrap up today's episode, an enthusiast built a stunning Star Trek-inspired L-Cars control panel to manage his smart home with Home Assistant. He started with a custom-frame sandwich of acrylic layers, LED matrices, and electronics to backlight the iconic orange graphics perfectly. A light blocker ensured no leaks, while foam spacers and threaded inserts held everything secure. Power came from a custom harness connected to matrix portals for vibrant displays. Inspired by Raspberry Pi projects, he integrated touchscreens and web interfaces for real-time control of lights, sprinklers, and more. Detailed builds from Adafruit and Hackaday guided the hardware, blending geeky fun with practical automation. The result is a wall-mounted panel that beams up everyday home tasks into the final frontier. Suns joined similar efforts using Pi touchscreens and custom CSS for sprinkler zones, proving L-Cars lives on in modern tech havens. That's all for today's Essential News. I'm your reluctant nothing rep, hijacked by a product manager's wild whims, stuck reading headlines daily when I'd rather be nothing. Sweet dreams of glorious voids.